So the FNAF 2 movie releases tomorrow, so before we go see it, how about we revisit the first movie and just quickly give our thoughts and see whether it's still as good or terrible.
The horror was not very good, I'm gonna be honest. The only really good horror scenes were towards the end of the film, and even then, they still weren't up to par. They weren't all that scary, really.
I agree, the pieces were all there for great horror, but like Lex said, it's all saved at the end for some reason. Of course, we get the scene in the middle where they kill off the break-ins. That's really about it. They really didn't utilize the advantage they had. Horror, good in some places, but as an overall retrospective, very subpar. Overall, in terms of characters, they are developed really, really well. A little bit too well, because a lot of time is spent with these characters, and it wastes a lot of time that we could have had with the animatronics and really developing the horror in the movie. The subplot with the aunt needed to be cut. That was really unnecessary. I feel like the conflict with Abby was already good enough without needing to add this whole thing of her being taken away. It adds no tension. In terms of filmmaking, the sets, the effects, all fantastic. They absolutely blew these animatronics out of the water. The cinematography, like with the shots and everything, is great for the most part, but there are a few gimmicky scenes. I don't like some of the close-ups. I don't like some of the headshots because they just feel very, very distracting and out of nowhere. But overall, the film has a great direction.
Overall, I thought the soundtrack was fantastic. The Newton brothers. I liked how in some scenes, like especially the more emotional ones, there wasn't a score, and you really got to sit with the characters and feel the emotions.
In terms of the conclusion, the film could have done a lot more with what it was given. It had all the puzzle pieces and a few pieces that needed to be removed.
Yes, for example, like the Aunt Jane plot. That needed to be cut completely.
A lot of the happy scenes with the animatronics, like the dreaded fort scene and stuff.
Yeah, I honestly feel like they were, I feel like they could have been placed better in the film, like, if not removed. But I feel like their placement was weird. Like, they were placed in weird parts of the film.
There needed to be more of some, like maybe if there was more horror, they could have worked, but there wasn't enough animatronics going around killing people. But again, this is just us being 100% honest and critical.
Yes.
I'm just grateful for what we got here.
Yes, same.
I really enjoyed the friggin' movie.
Same. Like,
Gets a bit dull in a few places, but it's a fantastic film. I absolutely love it.